most important thing you can do right now is sign up for MEXC. You got 12 days left. They're giving away $9,100. You must use the link in the description to get half price trading fees. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto almost daily. Jump in right into the market today in crypto, Bitcoin 4-hour chart. So let's talk about it. So previously we had these two green circles marked, and we said these are important resistance levels, right? So previously this was the ceiling. Well, now it came down as the floor. And see how this falling wedge, I've had some people ask me, they're like, well, will you draw the patterns instead of just having the lines already built in to the charts? And so that's, the idea here is to teach you and understand. So when you have a falling wedge, you had some bullish divergence, like that gave you upside ideas. I talked to you about that on YouTube. And we nailed a ridiculous amount of winners in the trading group and spot as well as leverage. And just understanding that bullish divergence gives you this type of move, and you're coming down here to support, with a channel that's supposed to break higher. Now, do you come back and pull back down to here, which would be kind of healthy, and then shoot up for another attempt? But you want this to be a higher high, right? You don't want to put in a lower high, right? That's basically where it's at now. You don't want a lower high because that could mean a lot of downside. So it's iffy right now for Bitcoin, but when we're trading both ways, we're making money both ways, and we nailed a ton of spot trades. And so again, this is the 8-hour chart. And again, the support's marked. We talked about plan A or plan B, and plan A was to open up. I told you I prefer altcoin positions, open up altcoin positions. Bitcoin definitely made the move higher. The plan B was if it broke to the downside, which it did not. And so you didn't follow that plan, and that's out the window. So it's plan A played out, and you went long based on the breakout. Now it's consolidating right here and could do this for a little while. But if you get some type of pullback, the buyers would be waiting in here, possibly deeper. Not that you would get that retrace, but the most important thing is if you break out above this level, you're looking at 32,250, 33,800, 36,000 as the next targets, upside targets for Bitcoin. Now, this is the Bitcoin weekly chart, and this is important because we're at this point, you had this falling wedge, it broke out. Don't know what happened to the volume. There's not very much. You've got the RSI, curving higher. You've got, again, this is going to be confirmed on the weekly. You need bullish follow through, and you need a close above 30. Really, you want to go back here to these levels, 30,320, because you want this to be a higher high. What you don't want is some type of breakdown of this pattern where you would see moves a lot lower out of Bitcoin, right? So a nice pump, but it was based on all the hype where BlackRock funds and these spot ETFs and institutions jumping in, or retail jumping in based on the news. So what is the staying power of this? And we will see. So the important thing is to pay attention. If this flips this level and retests it, you're going to $35,000, $40,000 Bitcoin, period. So plan A, if you haven't entered, is again, wait for the breakout, and the retest is the best entry, right? If this thing breaks down, short the heck out of the market, and we make money doing that. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. So, these are the spot trades, right? CryptoRev.net. And these are trades that we've nailed recently. 71%, 70%, 50%, 35, 28, 27, 23, 18%, right? Join and learn how this market works, because if you don't learn how this market works, you will not win. You will not take other people's money, which is what you're doing, what you're trying to do. You are trying to, money just doesn't disappear. Other people take your money. You don't lose money in this market, right? It just doesn't disappear. So the leverage trading group, we've made it a little bit longer because we've had such a demand and so many emails, and hundreds of people joined the leverage trading group and they are loving it. This person hit me up, and I've got so many people that used to be in the group and they're coming back for these leverage trades because they graduated to that level. And he said, first trade back, thanks to you and the team. And he nailed 78% gains out of CAS. I mean, that's huge right now. That's huge a lot of times. And again, make sure, get your MEXC account made. Use the link in the description so that you get half price trading fees and you are eligible for a ton of big bonuses based on your deposits and your trading. But, and again, we nailed 181%, 175%, 148%, 127%, 64, 68, 79, 90. You're killing it. If you want to join the leverage trading group, like I said, I'm going to extend it a little bit longer. We're working day and night to keep up, and we are killing it. And I wish I would have done it a lot sooner, but it's in place now and it is amazing. The news that a lot of people are talking about is how in France, you've got a traditional finance giant is rumored to be seeking status to hold crypto custody. So you got banks. How easy would it be to just go to the bank and deal with your crypto there, right? Obviously not for everybody, but it's banks and crypto typically haven't been friends, but they need to make things work, right? Because obviously banks are scared of crypto. It's the next generation of wealth in the United States as well as the rest of the world. And so banks are worried, and politicians obviously get their pockets padded by banks. Janet Yellen, I pulled up the screen the other day, and she's been paid millions and millions of dollars to go in front of many banks and talk. And they're padding the pockets of the politicians. This is Polygon Copilot, your AI-powered guide to Polygon and Web3. And so we're going to have a crazy AI run-up, and it's going to be amazing. And so just get ready for the next bull market, because and I've got a graphic that's going to show you the best case scenario for a bull market coming up in just a second. So this is JP Morgan, the SEC fined JP Morgan. They lost 47 million banking records, accidentally deleted. Remember, they're in hot water and got fined because a lot of this was happening in text format, right? Well, now, oops, they deleted 47 million and they're getting fined. Presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy says he's going to ensure that we have policies that support Bitcoin and the freedom to transact. Notice I don't see Ethereum, I don't see altcoins, I don't see crypto. He says Bitcoin, right? And so presidential candidate, and it's still solid that he sees, policies put in place to support Bitcoin. But we hope from the United States perspective, because we're the ones getting hit as far as these altcoins go, but we have amazing ideas as far as MEXC goes. Make the account, use a link in the description, and change the game completely. This is Ethereum, and Ethereum's chart doesn't look amazing. I mean, it's not like, look at Bitcoin. It shot straight up, right? Straight up to this previous resistance. And so you have Ethereum running up here, and it didn't even get close to this previous resistance, right? The measured move is up here, and it's lagging. It's lagging. Why? Is because all the hype is around Bitcoin, not the altcoins, not Ethereum. However, we have made ridiculous gains on the altcoins, like we talked about here. The spot trading group killed these gem pick bangers. So remember, cryptorev.net, if you want gem pick bangers, long-term holds, midterm holds are going to come as the market continues to get better. And if this next chart that I'm going to talk about plays out, it's going to be ridiculous. This is a chart. Shout out to Satoshi Flipper. He created this, but understand that 2018, you had this top, this bottom. Here's the top and the bottom. And his idea is if you break 30,000, like we talked about, like 30,300, eventually you run up to, like we talked about, 40, 45,000 in that area and see a retrace. If you were to get this pullback, that would be, and then the bounce, that would be a buy idea. Because the halving is coming. And so you have halving, rally, run up. And again, this is 2024. And so there's some time, but you've got to make the money now. Life is not about work for the man. It is not about freaking sipping coffee, sitting in traffic, going to work every day. It is about sending your money to work for you. And that's why I do this every day, is because I want to see you guys succeed. So again, if this is how the market were to play out, which is idea, right? And the halving happens, you typically see a halving run up and then a sell off. And he had a double bottom, and then this thing just goes moon mission, right? So this would be very important, and why our spot trading group, all the gem pick bangers, like we're nailing gem picks on Kucoin like crazy right now. And those are easy money. Coinbase reports that over 50% of Fortune 100 companies have blockchain initiatives in the pipeline. So think about that. This is saying essentially 100 companies have made crypto, blockchain, or Web3 efforts since the start of 2020. 60% of Fortune 100 initiatives reported since the beginning of 2022 that they've reached the pre-launch stage or have already launched. So Coinbase is saying, hey, this is happening. This is happening, and it's in the works, and it's being pushed through based on this idea where you've seen corporate adoption increasing as far as cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. The reality is they're probably using a lot of their own blockchain and cryptocurrency that they created, right? Because you see all these rug pulls and all this shenanigans in crypto, and people want, companies want this safety. Now, Crypto Rand come out and he said, BlackRock, do they know something we don't know? Or do you think they just feel now is the right time to enter the crypto market? Definitely this thing pumped based on news, right? And so now where's the longevity? Where's the breakout? What has to happen is this plan A, where you run up and you flip this level. You break 30,300 and hold it. There's a lot more upside coming for Bitcoin. Like I said, 30,000, 35,000, 40,000, maybe more. But again, this was pretty textbook pattern. I mean, you got your falling wedge, which has an inverse head and shoulders as well on the daily chart. And then you've broken and you've retested it. And now you're at this resistance. And will you see the follow through? Or, and this is not about predicting. This is about, we're going to make money no matter where the price goes, because we're leverage trading long and short. We've got the ability to trade both ways. Market is going to call this next move. So this is not about predicting. I'm not here to predict. I'm here to tell you the decision will be made on the charts and by the buyers and sellers in crypto. So is there enough, because this got rejected and came down, is there enough buying power to push this price a lot higher for Bitcoin? We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys like the videos and content that I create on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.